There are no rules. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. And if it doesn't make somebody else happy, they don't have to live there.
Welcome to Milton & King's On the Wall podcast, where we engage in conversations with artists, designers, enthusiasts, and visionaries who shape the world of interiors. Today's guests are Benko and Chelcie Eastman of Benko Home. If you enjoy these conversations, please subscribe, leave a rating, leave a review, and share this podcast with a friend. Welcome to the On the Wall podcast. I'm your host, Christopher Dahman, and I am joined by my co-host, Whinnie Williams. Hello, Whinnie.
Hello. How are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Yeah.
I noticed you have a different background today. What's going on with that?
I promise 1 week I will continue the same background. I just keep moving around my house. So one day it might be the same. Who knows?
I think it's cool I think it's like, it should be different every time.
Okay, no pressure.
Cool. Yeah. Every week you go, or every time we record, you put up a new wallpaper or something. But that's a curtain or something, is it?
This is a poodle blonde curtain, yeah. So getting the fabric in this week.
That's good. That's really good. Awesome. So what have you got going on this week besides posing in front of poodle blonde curtains?
I'm going to Canada in a few days' time. It was a real curveball trip with my husband. So I have my Niagara Falls t-shirt on.
Are you going to go to Niagara Falls?
I think so.
Have you been there before?
No. And it's weird. I bought this t-shirt last week, like 2 weeks ago, and then got asked to go to Canada. So I feel like I manifested that with this t-shirt.
So have you never been to Canada either?
Never been to Canada. So I'm really, really excited
to
get... Yeah, I want to do lots of like thrift stores and get inspired for more wallpaper. Yeah. Have you been to Canada?
A few times, yeah.
Ooh.
I've done the Niagara Falls thing, and it's amazing. And yeah, I've been sort of all like Montreal and Toronto and Vancouver. And which side where are you going to be?
Tell me a city.
Toronto.
Toronto. I'm going to
Winnipeg.
Toronto. No, Toronto. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. That's cool. Is it just for fun or for business or?
Just my husband's got a job out there, so I've just decided to join. I've hijacked his trip.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah.
Cool. But you're keeping it in the Commonwealth, so.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Shouldn't have any problem getting in and out, so that'll be all right. Well, that's cool. In a moment, we're going to be joined by Chelcie and Gray from Benko. It looks like they may already be on, so I'm going to go ahead and let them in.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to turn the phone on airplane.
Oh, y'all are so pretty.
I was just going to say that to you two. No, I was just going to say you're so glamorous. Look at your hair. Very glam.
Oh, well, you too.
Curled it just for you.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. It could be a hair commercial.
I'm so terrified. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Aww.
Nothing to be nervous about.
I feel like 4 people in a Zoom is going to be really fun. Just constant noise in a good way.
I know, just talking over each other.
I can't wait.
I feel like you've done this a few times. Your lighting is
your lighting looks really nice.
For me?
Oh, thanks.
Which one of us? Both of us.
Like me.
Chris is good.
But you look beautiful.
You look very pretty though, Whinnie.
Your hair looks like very...
You look very Farrah Fawcett-y.
Thanks. That's what I was going for. Thank you.
So just to kick this off, if you obviously I know who you are, but if you could just kind of just introduce to your audience like who you are and how you formed Benko and all that kind of stuff for us.
I am Benko. This is Chelcie Eastman.
So basically, it's
together we are Benko Home. We do interior design, and we have our own wallpaper and fabric line. And we're just all about using lots of fun color and pattern, and that's sort of our gig.
bringing personality back into interior design.
You just launched a wallpaper with Milton and King. Tell us about that a little bit. Is this the first time you've done wallpaper? Or have you always done wallpaper before?
First time ever.
First time ever. It was like,
I think it's something that we both always wanted to do, and then it just sort of started happening. And
because I started doing it.
Someone's taking credit.
I'm not taking credit.
This is what she does.
I'm a pusher. Like, she's the artsy one, and I'm like the behind the scenes one a little bit. And like, so she's like the one that does the real magic part of things. But I'm like, do it. I'm kind of annoying.
There's got to be that person, otherwise it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
On the Wall is brought to you by Milton and King, your trusted partner for luxury crafted wall coverings. Milton and King's trade program is designed to make your creative process seamless, offering exclusive trade-only benefits such as complimentary samples, early access to new collections, and professional pricing structured to enhance your business success. To assist with your projects, you'll have the flexibility to create your own custom swatch book, tailored specifically to your design needs. With dedicated customer support every step of the way, our trade program is here to elevate your design vision and simplify your journey from inspiration to installation. Ready to join a partner who understands your craft? Visit miltonandking.com to apply for your trade account today. Milton and King, your vision, our craftsmanship.
I owned it.
Perfect duo.
Well, that's cool. How did you meet?
We met because our kids went to the same school, and we were just kind of acquaintances. And then when I got the TV show, I was put in a situation where I had to find a lot of houses to renovate, and I had to find it very quickly. And I knew that she was in this profession as well.
I know what she wants to say right now, and I'll murder her if she says it.
And now you have to say it.
Dang it. So she thought I flipped houses, and actually I did historic.
That was the word on the street.
It was, somebody must have told her that one time, and I'm like, I do not flip houses. Like, that's ridiculous. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Everything needs to be fixed up eventually, but I'd always worked on really old historic homes and things like that,
which I didn't know, so that was a plus.
And so it worked out. And
because the show is really like we pretty much exclusively do historic homes on the show. So I basically reached out and I was like, hey, I need some houses. Do you know anybody? I really don't have any idea what I'm doing. And she just sort of
Yeah. Have you ever seen that meme where the guy jumps on the person's back and like chloroforms the person and like I'm like, hey, I'm your business partner now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I love that.
And it didn't take you chloroforming her either.
Yeah. I don't know. It took a couple years for her to agree.
Yeah.
How long have you been working together?
Almost
3 years?
4 now. 4-ish.
3.5.
4-ish. We don't know.
I think 3 years.
Feels like 30.
3 years.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
Oh no, it's the day. It's whatever day it is. It's kind of.
is it like if it feels like 30? Has it been like, oh man, this is going on forever, or is it like, oh, we've known each other so long it feels like 30?
No, it's a good thing. I think that it's a
sister situation. There's like the good and the bad, and we love each other and we fight and
we fight.
It's like a family dynamic.
Yeah, like her dad will yell at me. My
dad is on the show with us.
Oh
so
yeah,
she works
I'm sorry.
with him. He doesn't just
randomly call me to fuss.
Yell at her. Yeah.
But Grumpy's like, also his grandfather name is Grumpy, so we all just call him Grumpy now. And so just yesterday he was like, just want you to know you did this wrong. And I was like, okay, thanks, sorry.
Is he like a home fixer-upper,
he's a
contractor? Handy guy?
He's a general contractor. He's been in business for over 40 years.
And works with us. He's our general contractor.
Yeah.
When you're designing a space and you're doing it up, does he like it or no?
I think in the beginning, when we first started to work together because, my dad has been a contractor for my whole life. And I never thought in a million years that he and I would end up working together. Because I honestly didn't set out to be in interior design per se. It just sort of happened. So I never thought of any fictional world where he and I might work together. So in the very beginning, I think he was like, when I would tell him what we planned to do, it would give him pause.
Yeah, we scared the tar out of him.
But then he would see it all come together at the end, and now he has learned that he can't make a judgment call until we're finished, because he's there hasn't been a time, I don't think, where he hasn't been like happy and proud of the end result.
Yeah. And it's really sweet too, because then he'll be like, well, I was wrong. Because we'll like fight over a hot pink set of kitchen cabinets. He's like, you're not painting that pink.
We have never painted a kitchen hot pink.
Okay, dining room, whatever.
All right.
We have done a dining room.
But either way, he comes around at the end.
That did happen one time.
Yeah. We did. We broke the internet one time over a pink dining room. But it was awesome. It turned out being pretty cool.
Yeah. We said, and that's one of the other things is we get to have really, because of like the amount of color that we're known for, the clients that we get to work with are really fun and adventurous.
Yeah, we don't typically get a client that's just gray.
Where do you get your inspiration from for your makeovers?
So, I feel like our answers are probably different. I feel like I find inspiration everywhere, whether I'm outside in like nature, or I'm flipping through a magazine, or like I'm watching a movie, like a Wes Anderson film. I'm a big Wes Anderson fan. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of my I just sort of like soak it up everywhere without even realizing that it's happening.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like, you ever work with somebody that is special? Like, I know that sounds shut up, but it's true. There's some people in life that you're like, wait, they're different, and I think Gray's brain is wired differently than most other people's brains in the entire world, and she looks through her eyes in a way that most people don't. And I just feel like I'm lucky enough to like be able to capture some of that. Like, maybe my brain was designed to like take what's up there, which is sometimes a mess. Sorry, I love you. and actually apply it. Yeah. And so I think that's why we make a good team. But yeah, she's my inspiration when it comes to the design.
Oh, well, that's nice. I started
I start
off
singing.
You should definitely do that. I started off as a photographer, actually. So that is sort of what I've always done for my whole life. And I think that there's something about like my photographer's eye that informs like all of the designs that we come up with.
I would say so. Yeah. It makes you like look at every little thing as art instead of.
It's like balance and composition and color, like all of the same things still apply to design,
yeah,
or a lot of the same things.
Well, I think one of the things with Gray is that she doesn't necessarily plan out this big overall space, but she plans moments throughout the space, and then it turns into this beautiful thing that's very unique.
So for those that are just listening, because there's people, podcast audience, that are just listening on their headphones or whatever, if you had to describe your style in 3 words or so that someone could visualize it without seeing it, what words would you use to describe it?
Oh gosh, should we each do it? Because our styles are probably a little bit different. Yeah, because we both bring a little something to the table.
Yeah, we are very. I would think.
I feel like mine would be eclectic, whimsical, and Quirky.
Oh, those are good.
I mean, are quirky and whimsical the same thing?
A little bit, yeah. I would say also
substitute whimsy for colorful. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely colorful, but I think though people get surprised that we're not super colorful all the time too. But I would say the only other thing I would add to that is that we are personal. We design for the individual, so we're personal to a space. So you're never going to walk into two of our rooms and think they're the same. Like that just doesn't happen.
So Chelcie, what comes first then when you're designing a home? Is it like the color palette, or is it, the furniture that's in the room, or is it the feeling, the vibe of the space? Like what's like sort of what comes first?
It's a great question.
We might have different answers.
Well, yeah, because this is where the partnership I think probably will come into here. Is that for me, it's the function of the space. What does that space need to be for the homeowner? So what are they going to use it for? So for kitchens, I would say that's layout, cabinetry, and usability. For living room spaces, that's going to be what living room, dining room, kitchen, what are the functions of that room? And then I would do the space layout. So I'm going to go in for where's the sofa going? Which room needs a faucet? Are we doing wall mounted? Are we doing cabinetry? Where's the cooking triangle? Where are, like, how do we make this the most functional space for the customer to live in? Because
like the height of the countertop.
Right. Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. Function over form, essentially, or
exactly.
What they say, or function over fashion.
Well, I highly disagree with that. Function and fashion can go in hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's definitely very I still know what a valve is. I don't think, but
she's not lying. She doesn't.
For me, I think my order would be: I start with the feeling, how do I want the space to feel, and then the feeling informs the color palette. So that would be next, and then the color palette informs the furniture choices.
Great, your style feels really curated but approachable. How do you strike that balance?
Oh, that's a great question.
So for me, it's all about yes, you can have a few high-end things and high-end fabrics and things like that, but it's well, for me, I love to sprinkle in the the antiques and the weird things, and I think that is what helps the space
that
feel
guy
more approachable.
Who is he anyway? Why is he there?
We haven't got him now. My house is filled with weird things like this.
That's an interesting piece. Maybe describe to the listeners what exactly you're holding there.
It is a carved man squatted down holding a bowl with a beard.
And then here's a white clay head.
I was going to say a wooden baby, but...
Yeah.
Oh, no. There's a full beard on this baby.
Oh, he's good. Yeah, I can see that now, yes.
I've noticed that I have a lot of faces in this house. I don't know why I'm drawn to faces, but every
Sorry, dropped a Russian doll. No, but I would say...
Sorry.
But Whinnie, I think that was a really...
This wasn't supposed to be a show and tell.
Oh, yeah. But Whinnie, I really think that was a great question, because one of the things that we love about homes is that they reflect you, right? And so we try really, really hard to put your reflections into the design. We try really hard to make a house feel like it wasn't something that was purchased out of a showroom. It is something that explains who you are as a human, as a person. And it shows your interest. It shows your hobbies. It shows the things you love. The art itself is a reflection of things that make you happy. It doesn't have to be expensive. I mean, it helps if it is, but
we love a good thrift shop.
We love an antique store.
And heirlooms, things that have just been handed down, things that those are the things
with meaning
that actually give a space a soul,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and that's important.
Yeah.
So homes don't like they were just purchased. They only can be yours because only you collected this stuff over the last however many years. Have you ever seen the apartments in Paris that like an old lady might have passed away and it looks like a capsule in time? Like,
Love that.
if you know what I'm talking about at all, like there's like those Paris apartments and you open it up and you're like, this room is telling a story,
Right?
And it's of that woman's life. Like we want our designs to tell the story of your
and to have things that have history and that have been loved by somebody and now by you. You know, I don't know.
What has been your best ever thrift find?
Oh, cheap price antique find.
Okay, Whinnie, that implies that we would ever sell them. We would never. We keep everything and we're hoarders. It's the worst.
Can I show my anatomically correct horse?
No.
Yes.
Sorry.
More show and tell. Let's see it.
No.
It's like a very.
We work for the Magnolia Network, people.
I'll just show the horse part.
She left. She left me to go get a horse.
I'm going to get something.
Are we going to edit this part out?
Well, if it's if it's anything like the wooden bearded baby, it should be very interesting.
Sorry.
Can you see?
Oh, Winnie's doing show and tell too, it looks like.
So
I'm so delayed.
These two part of me getting
You've got to
Wait.
Whinnie, you're our people. Whinnie, you're our people.
That's amazing.
You?
I have to go get one more thing.
I'm gonna murder.
I've got a taxidermy swan in my garage that I can't grab, but it's my favourite thing.
Whinnie, I would like you to send it to me, please.
I'll send you a picture.
No, but we don't. My problem is like we don't have one or two things. No. We have hundreds of things, and it's a problem. And they're all in our houses.
This is my favorite thing ever, I think.
Okay, this is Grace's favorite thing ever. I'm getting rid of the horse.
I didn't see anything wrong with the horse. I was expecting to see something like.
Well, I didn't show you.
You win.
This is my favorite thing that I've ever found.
I was here when we found this too, and it was really fun. I think we fought about it, but of course,
no, we did not fight about this. You thought this was so.
It's so weird.
So, Whinnie, what was that you were holding up? Is that a giant seashell, or what was that?
Oh, she went seashell on us. She went seashell.
So I love that Winnie's also doing show and tell.
Yeah. I went on the worst honeymoon ever. Me and my husband, we're still married, but it was the worst honeymoon, and that is all we come home with. That was the highlight.
That could go two different ways, Whinnie.
Did you find that? Like on the beach?
No, I bought that.
We don't know.
I paid for it. It was £20.
Wild. That's the biggest snail I've ever seen.
Wow.
Wow.
I think this needs to be a
This was
podcast.
supposed to be $90. I love folk art, and I don't.
For those that are just listening, Chelsea's covering up the back half of the horse.
Why does that have to be there? But it was supposed to be $90, and the tag fell off. And I walked up to the front, and they were like, "How much is this?" And I was like, "I think it was $90-something." And she's like, "Well, let me just call the vendor to check." And so she did, and she called the vendor, and she got off the phone, and she was like, "It's $35." Great.
Steal.
Thank you. I know.
Okay, well, we're done with that. Horse of a different color, please, now.
Okay.
Speaking of color, I did want to ask,
that looks nice.
This one's, I guess, for Gray. How do you, for someone who's very hesitant about getting color, like let's say they kind of like the neutrals and the naturals and that kind of thing, what advice do you give for someone who's hesitant to embrace their more colorful side?
Don't be boring.
So I would say, like, number one, this is something that we say all the time. It's just paint. You know, if you decide you hate it, you can change it later. But even with paint, like if you're not ready to go all in, you can start with like leaving the walls white and only painting the trim only. And I love that look. But then if you're even too scared to do blah, 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 words, if you're even too scared to do that, I think white is a great backdrop for colors. So there's so many other ways that like you can bring it in with art and fabrics and like objects and rugs, like you can allow the white to be the backdrop for all of the other colorful things,
every art gallery you've ever been in is what color? White. It's because it's
true.
It is a background for art. So consider your white walls a palette and decorate them with color. So you can do beautiful bold draperies, beautiful art, bring in some furniture pieces maybe that are a little wilder than you would have been normally comfortable with. Things that are easy to take away, but we still say go with paint.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would still encourage people to try to put some color up on the walls in your home, because literally you can paint over it if you don't like it. You just have to.
The trim was a really cool idea. Like I never thought of it just doing the trim like that.
It can be so. I had that in my old house in a lot of the rooms, and it's like it's beautiful.
Yeah, my living room right now is white. I have a white living room. I do have a tint painted on the ceiling, but the living room itself is white, and the trim is this beautiful seafoamy green color. And so that's a really easy way to step into color. You could even do beige trim with white walls to create some contrast.
That is my old house. Ooh, and then you can do the cabinetry the same color as the trim, and it looks really nice.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess that would be my biggest tip. Start with just painting the trim.
Introducing Benchmade Modern. Tailored sofas crafted just for you, delivered in as little as 4 weeks. Create a custom piece that perfectly reflects your style. Choose from our collection of designs from timeless to modern. Customize the size, then personalize with your ideal fabric, cushion, and leg style. Discover your dream sofa today.
Agreed.
Chelcie, are there any design rules that you love to break?
Oh, I break them all. I don't believe in rules. No, I mean, honestly, I love mixing colors. We go brown and black all the time. We do our navies and our blacks. We put things at the wrong height. We put art too high. We put art too low.
Rules were made to be broken.
Yeah, I would say that rules are just something somebody else made up. Do whatever you want. I would say that
our biggest rule is there are no rules.
Yeah, our rules are there are no rules. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy, and if it doesn't make somebody else happy, they don't have to live there.
Yeah, I mean that is really the only rule that you should have is that your home should feel like you. The end.
Except one rule. It is almost never okay to hang your drapery panels at the same height as your windows. You should take them all the way up to the ceiling.
Well, I think
there's a place for everything, but that isn't almost always.
Make your as long as your home feels like you and you like go all in on it.
Oh, and too small of a rug. Don't put too small of a rug in a room.
Agreed.
I can get on board with that one, actually.
Yeah, don't put too small of a rug.
Yeah.
So these are rules you're making and not necessarily breaking, it sounds like.
I like to make
what have we done?
Yeah, not the other way. I don't like to be told what to do. I like to tell other people what to do.
That is accurate. Yeah.
What's like the most common question you get asked about interiors?
I mean, I feel like the most common question I get, and you can probably answer something else since you run our Instagram account, but the question I get asked the most is about like paint colors, probably.
What color
is
that?
What is this color? What is that color? What is this? Like, people just want to know what color I have used in
a space.
certain spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you source that fabric? Where did you get that? Where is that from? What's the color? Absolutely.
Do you find, Chelsea, that you have people asking you design related questions on the Instagram account? Do you get questions from people?
I do a good bit. Yeah, but it's normally, she's right. It's normally like, what color is that? They want to copy it.
You've just designed a wallpaper collection, which I love, by the way. What would be your favourite print you've designed?
Ooh.
We have different answers. Probably you go first.
Okay, I love the stripe, the patty stripe.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
What colorway?
The pink and green.
Oh yeah.
And in that wallpaper, I love the red and brown because it's just such a vibe.
She's actually like more vibey and moody, and I'm more like in your face.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Well,
oh, really?
And then I think mine, the patty and the what is it like? What is that colorway called? Raspberry and brown or something.
It's
anyway,
red and brown.
Aside from that one, I think my favorite would be the Nana's Kitchen.
That one is really sweet. Yeah,
and
I really love that one too.
Well, I love that one because, like, as you can see, I love to put art all over my walls, and I feel like that is like very conducive for hanging art on top of it. You know, it's
Right.
a smaller pattern, but it feels almost like a solid. I think my favorite is the auburn color. I actually have that upstairs in the bedroom. It just feels it's like just the right amount of like weird for me, you know? It feels like
it literally looks
moody and cozy, and it's a great backdrop for art.
Yeah, it literally, like when you say this, when you call it Nana's Kitchen, it literally looks exactly what you picture. It's like a grandmother's kitchen wallpaper from the 80s, like maybe 60s too. Like it's kind of like a timeless small little tulip, and it kind of goes away until you get really close up on it.
There's a background with the wallpaper and my weird lady.
You got that painting there.
That I ran upstairs to show you.
Just grabbed her off the wall.
Yeah. I did.
That's awesome. What's a trend that's going on right now that you're loving, and a trend that's going on right now that you can't wait to see the back of?
She'll have to answer this one because I don't.
She doesn't
full
know what
disclosure,
trends
I don't
are.
pay attention to trends.
I think that it's true.
It's the truth.
Well, trends in general, we just don't like. If it's a trend and you can tell it's a trend, it's just not going to be something we don't like. It's not going to be something that we like. Trends, they do come and go. Take what you want from them, but don't make them into your whole identity, because they're going away.
Yeah. And I kind of feel like following a trend sort of implies that you're doing something because you think it's cool or in style, and not because it feels like you like an expression of yourself, you know?
Right.
So that's why I don't really pay attention to them, because it kind of goes against everything
we stand for pretty
design.
much. Yeah. I mean,
So there's nothing you're really necessarily loving right now, or nothing that you're like, oh, that's got to go. It's kind of just, you're basically saying don't even pay attention to it.
She probably pays more attention.
I pay more attention to it because I do pull off of like what's coming around and what's going away. But I think it's more for the purpose of knowing what not to do.
What's something that you hate? What's a trend that you hate?
Gray walls. Gosh, if I see another baby blue and pastel pink thing shoved together, and like this grand millennial thing came in full force, and every single designer was putting white console tables on gray walls with baby blue accents and pink china. Ugh, it was just like Beautiful design, by the way, absolutely stunningly beautiful design. It just became so flooded. The every single person looked like they came out of a Serena and Lily magazine.
So you're talking about like the Low Country,
that Low
style.
Country. Well, but I think it's more than just Low Country. I love Serena and Lily. We buy their products all this constantly. We love them, but we don't design the whole house to look like it came from one store.
I do actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there is something that I'm like as I scroll my feed, I'm sick of seeing spaces that just feel sterile, that are just white and brown and black.
Yeah, quit designing things for your next door neighbor. Do it for you,
And if that's who you are, great.
Well, yeah, if you're plain white coffee table, gray sofa, white walls, brass chandelier, go for it. Love it. But you have to love it. You have to love it. We also think there's more in there that you like and you're just a little too nervous to try. I think that you should take more chances. And so I guess full circle back to your original question is, what do you love? What trends do we like? We don't like trends. What do we not like? Things that don't feel like they can stand the test of time. Our stuff is pretty bold and it's pretty colorful. And some people will think of our stuff as maybe trendy, but I hope that they'll look at it a little deeper and see that there actually is a lot of timeless elements within there.
And color has been here since the beginning. Like if you go back and you look at all of these homes from like the 1700s, the 1800s, they were flooded with color. Yeah. And people forget that,
Yeah, you go into any of those old castles in Europe or any here in the United States, the closest thing that we have that is like our like back in the founding fathers days of when these big, beautiful mansions were being built. Like the inside of these buildings were lime green, purple, red. I mean, money back then was to show off color because it was hard to produce. And so for the longest time, color has always been around. And I think in the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s, it became a trend to have white walls and white trim when it never was ever like that before.
And a color on the walls, perhaps, but like watch the Gilded Age or Downton Abbey, and you'll see like there was no white color everywhere.
No white, maybe in Versailles on some plaster on the ceiling, but there was no white. Like white walls is the trend, and it's going away. White walls was the trend. White moldings were the trend, and they're gone. Thank you, Jesus.
What is one small design risk that someone can take in their own home?
We would say don't go small.
Wallpaper.
Yeah.
Pick a space and wallpaper it.
Go for it.
Even if it's just a powder room, start small. That's such an easy space, It's like it's not a huge commitment. It's not a huge expense, and it can have a really big impact in a small space,
Yeah.
But I think, Gray, one of the things that people always do is they try to go, hey, what's one little thing we can do? What's some way that you can tiptoe into something? I would say do a cannonball. I think that you don't really want a half-done room. I would say that you should, if you love something, you should go for it and not be scared and know that you can change it back. And if you can do it, you can undo it.
But you also don't have to do it all at once. That's extremely expensive, and you can take your time, and that's okay.
Right? But
it's a work in progress. Like this house, I hate ceiling fans with a passion. It's like a weird thing. They're just so hidden. I hate them. And look, I had to frame it out because there's a ceiling fan on my ceiling. It's just I haven't gotten around to it. It's okay.
But one day it'll be gone.
Yeah.
But
one day it'll be gone.
But you have to have a plan, I would say. Have a plan.
I feel like you can start with something that you love, and then you can build off of that over time. I don't think you have to know exactly what
I think you have
what
to
you're
have a
gonna
little
do
bit of a plan.
in every space. You can just start, and that's okay.
You can, but having a plan is better.
We're gonna disagree.
So what's next for you two? What's on the horizon? What's coming up?
School pickup.
We have, yeah. I mean, if only we knew. I think so. Our oh, I guess we can't say that.
We have really
when is this
big
podcast coming
yeah,
out?
it's airing because we have some really big things coming this fall. I mean, really big, fun things coming this fall, and it's multiple things. So
we have something fun coming in October, and we'll just leave it at that.
We have 2 fun things happening in October.
What's the other thing? Oh, right. We can talk about the second one.
But fun things are about to happen.
Fun things on the
Yes.
horizon. Check back in with us in October.
Yeah, if you have the opportunity to check out our Instagram or maybe Milton and King's website, there might be some really cool new things happening in October and on the Magnolia Network.
On the
That was
Magnolia
too
Network.
hard.
Ooh.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I know Whinnie has one more question for you, but before that, we get to that. What's the best way to, I guess, connect with you guys? Is it socials? Is it the website? What's the best way to kind of see what's going on if they want to find out all the fun things that are happening in October?
So we have a couple things. We have a website, which is graybenkohome.com.
GRAY.
I am Gray with an A.
Mm-hmm.
At Gray Benko and also at Gray Benko Home.
Yeah.
So I do the Gray Benko. She does the Gray Benko Home.
I mean, it's all our stuff, but I mean, I don't just like post my kids on there.
Follow us on at Gray Benko and at graybenkohome.com. No, not .com. Instagram. I'm bad at this.
On Instagram, like Instagram and
yes.
basically, okay.
It's basically Instagram. I tried to do a TikTok for a second, and I have commitment issues when it comes to social media.
Yeah. How many platforms do you need, really?
Ever.
I do so now. Way to get people to follow me. I'm just wait for October coming.
October is going to be great.
I did a great post today, and you didn't even look at it.
Well, I've been on a podcast.
And we appreciate that. Thank you for joining us here. I'll hand this off to Whinnie because she always asks this final question.
Thank you.
Okay, so I love asking people this question. What keeps you both creative?
Oh, what keeps us creative? Gosh,
Aren't you born that way? I feel like she was born this way.
I know. I'm like, I don't know if I have an answer for that. Like, being creative is like the only thing that I do well.
That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true. But I think that she definitely was born this way. I'm a good follower.
But would you say
ADHD helps?
Yeah, ADHD.
Yes, ADHD. Oh my God, yes. Would you say going to like thrift stores or drawing or walks in the woods? Is there anything that keeps your like creative juices flowing?
For me, it's antiquing for sure. It's like my favorite pastime. If I could spend hours just walking around every antique mall that I can find. I think you hit the nail on the head for me.
I don't know. I find joy in what people's reactions are to what we're doing. I know that sounds weird, but maybe because I just love seeing their I love well, it's probably selfish. I probably just like people telling me I did a good job.
You like feedback. You like hearing the response.
I love to see, like we just did we showed a family their home yesterday, and like the kids run in and like the families see it, like they're happy. And
I think when you work really hard and you get people to take big chances, it's very rewarding to see how happy they are at the end.
Like, it's almost like an endorphin rush. Like,
it keeps you going.
You're like always craving that next reaction of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Because I will say most people don't normally like our plans when they hear about them.
Well, I wouldn't say they don't like them. I think it's scary at first.
We're scary at first.
Like if you're like, we're going to paint your whole room arsenic green.
We did that.
So that's all of the information that you have. It can sound scary at first, but like once you
throw in a bright purple
all of
sofa,
the other elements, okay, well it sounds scary until but it all sort of comes together at the end in a way that's really, really nice. And I think to see the clients happy with their homes, is such a big payoff.
It's so rewarding that you want to like, oh, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to go bigger.
I love that answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the both of you for taking some time to join us here, Chelcie and Gray. We really appreciate you joining us, and we can't wait to see what's coming in October.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can have us back on and we'll talk about it then.
Oh my gosh.
For sure. Yeah. We'd love to do that and get an update for sure. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us. And I hope we weren't too chaotic for you.
No, you're great. And have fun with school pickup.
Oh,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Yeah. You're late actually.
I am late. I gotta go.
Cool.
Thank you guys.
Thanks again, ladies.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Awesome.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Whinnie, thank you for showing us your
bye,
Dalmatian.
Whinnie. We love you. Come on.
Good night.
Bye, guys.